everyone, happy Sunday. I'm going to share this to my beauty group. Hi, how's everybody doing? Hi, Alana. Thanks for hopping on. Hope everybody had a really restful, relaxing weekend. My name is Amy Sandstrom, and thanks for hopping on with me. Invite your friends, because I have some explaining to do. I'm really happy to come on tonight and just share a little bit about my journey here and where I kind of feel that I'm going at this point, and if I think I should really be here, if I should be in this position, if I should be with this company. All of these things are really important questions to me because I do spend a lot of my time on my current career. Network marketing is not something that is very easy all the time, and I know a lot of people see the side of, playing with makeup, and they see that fun side and that camaraderie that I get with my team and my girlfriends, but there's a lot that goes into it. Hey, Alexandra, thanks for hopping on. Hey, Callie. Hi, Amanda. Hey, girlfriends, don't forget to share because I'm going to explain some things with you right now. So I don't know that I really set out to be in network marketing. I'm a pretty soft-spoken person. I have always said to myself and to anybody who ever entertained the idea of me being a salesperson is that they would be absolutely wrong. I'm not sales, driven, or not really that strong red personality. Hi, Joya. Hey, Caitlin. So it was kind of a hard idea for me to think that I could become a network marketer and then kind of love it and be successful and earn real money from it. It didn't really seem realistic to me. And I just have to say that I think I was really selling myself short. I don't think that I've ever really truly believed in myself that I really could conquer something so well, but I've come to learn and to surprise myself that I can. And it really hasn't been through being that outspoken salesperson. It's just been by being myself and by sharing things that I love and by sharing my true self and experiences with all of you beautiful people. And honestly, I couldn't do it without my network, without my friends, without my support system in place. It can be very trying, and I know anybody who's ever been in network marketing would agree that it's not for the thin-skinned, as you would say, or you have to have tough skin to be a network marketer, because people give up really quickly, and it's like that with anything that we do in life. It's really easy to give up because things aren't always easy and things aren't always simple. I loved meeting you too, and I'm sorry we didn't get more time to speak one-on-one, but I would love to get together personally and hang out sometime. But it's been a hard road, and I will be completely honest. There are a lot of times when I feel like I'm not doing enough, like I'm not good enough. There are times when I feel like I need to be doing a lot more for my team, for my customers, for my friends, and for my family. And I think that we are so stretched in life to always be good, to always be doing something productive, that it can get overwhelming, and sometimes you just want to shut down and say, you know what, F it all. I'm just not going to do any of it, because if I only do 80% in each thing in my life, then I'm basically failing. At least that's how I feel a lot of the time. And there's something inside of all of us that either make us feel like we're awesome people or that we're not so awesome. And I think a lot of my life I felt pretty lost. I felt pretty crappy about who I've been, and not because I've done bad things or because of anything that I've done, just a feeling that you get, I don't know, just about not being good enough and not being enough in general. And I know this is kind of off of the point, but sometimes there are certain people in life who can guide you back to who you really are, that good person that you really are. And I happen to be surrounded by people who really believe in me. And over the past years, it's truly helped me to see myself again in my beautiful natural state and know that I am enough and that I do enough and that I deserve everything good that's happened to me. And that's really a powerful thing for me to be able to say, because for a long time, longer than I really like to think, I felt that I haven't been deserving of so many of the wonderful things that I have in my life. And when you're surrounded by people who lift you up and who believe in you when you don't believe in yourself, it is truly a wonderful feeling. And I think that it's easy to laugh at us as network marketers because we're always working on ourselves. We're always doing self-reflection and personal development. And it's easy to laugh at people like me and say, that's a joke. You're not real. But the truth is, we are real and we are striving to be better people, and there's nothing wrong with that. I've had nasty messages. I've had people kind of laugh at me and say, what I do is a joke and that I shouldn't do it, or that I'm only doing it for money, or that I don't make any money. And it's just been like totally far off from the truth. And I think that having the support of my husband and the support of my family has been so essential in what I do, because you can't always feel like you're on top of the world. Hey, Marissa. And when you have these feelings like you just don't know what you're doing anymore and you just feel really lost, and this comes so far back into my life where I've just felt completely lost, like I really didn't belong anywhere. And being Korean but yet being raised American, and having my white family and not knowing my Korean background has been a struggle for me. My whole life has really put into question who do I really know that I am, because I don't really know. I don't know my biological family. And this comes to my mind because today I had the beautiful opportunity to meet a group of Korean adopted men and women, and we all celebrated Chuseok together. Is a Korean Harvest Festival. It's one of the biggest holidays, and we all went out to eat, and there was no judging and no feeling like you're this Korean person on the outside, but you were raised white, and it's not always that way. Some people are raised with more of a Korean background, even being adopted, but I wasn't, and that's okay. I am finally learning to accept who I am, and and who I am is beautiful, and I want to share that with everybody. And what should you say, Joya? Identity search makes being an extrovert hard, but you are amazing. Thank you. It is hard, and I'm actually an introvert. I'm what I would call like an extroverted introvert, which makes things really complicated because I want to be social and I have that drive to hang out with people and be around people. But then when I do, I get really nervous, and then I always feel like I need to retreat. And anyway, so. But for, so many years, I'm 38. Am I 38? Yes. Sometimes I forget. It's just been really hard because I had Korean friends growing up who were really Korean. Their parents immigrated or their grandparents did, so they really were Korean, spoke Korean and ate the food and were just immersed in the culture. And then there was me, and I was just really, Korean on the outside, and I got made fun of being Korean where I grew up because it was a small town. And I was really, I got made fun of because I was Korean, but I wasn't. And it was a struggle. So all of that played into my psychology growing up and not feeling like I really belonged, because I didn't really feel like I belonged with the Korean friends. And they made fun of me too, which was really hard to take as a teenager, because I had some Korean friends in school too. Once I grew up and I moved into a bigger community, like more of a city, started thinking like, oh yeah, here's these Korean friends that I'm gonna make. And then all of a sudden I was outside of their group too, looking in like I wasn't Korean enough for them. And so they would kind of laugh at me but still be friends with me, but in an awkward and kind of distant way. So it was hard. And I didn't really mean for this to go this way, but I'm just going with it. And then I have, my white friends, and I have a lot of white friends, and people are like, okay, yeah, but you don't see color because you have white friends, black friends, Spanish, Mexican, whatever groups of friends. And the truth is I don't, but I still have always seen myself as Korean, but as a Korean who doesn't fit in anywhere. So it was really, really, really special and positive for me to find these people, just by searching on Facebook groups and looking for some people to connect with and some people to kind of help me on my journey to find my biological family. And I see Joya's watching, and when I say that, I know I didn't really get to talk to a lot of people today, but it means so much to me that I've found this group. It makes me want to cry because it just really feels like I finally started to kind of unravel and open up to this huge thing that I've always kind of just held secret and held to myself. So I'm just so excited. And how has this helped me on my journey, or how has my journey helped me with this discovery? I've really felt like, I don't know that I could have embarked on this part of self-discovery without having my support network, without having the confidence to, go out and search for these groups and to actually follow through on when I say I'm going somewhere. Like in the past, let's say 5 years ago, if I said I was going to go somewhere, it was really like a 50-50 or a 60-40, 60% chance I was really not going to go. And being in this setting of network marketing where you're always making connections and real connections, like friendships, not just surface connections, because I'm not a big small talker. I mean, I can do a little bit of small talk here and there, but I really want to know like what you're about. So if I'm meeting you, I don't really want to talk about like how hot it's been outside or just the little trivial things. I really want to know who you are, what makes you what makes you you, what makes you tick, and what do you want out of life. Like, I'm ready to dig into those deep conversations because that's who I am, and I want people to know what I'm about. And so And being in this profession has really opened my eyes and made me be able to be so open about who I am and what I'm going to try and offer you. And what I'm trying to offer you isn't just makeup and skincare. What I'm trying to offer you is a lifestyle. What I'm trying to offer you is some hope, because that's something that every single person could use. I don't care if your life is already damn near perfect. Hope is something that every single person needs. And for those of you out there who are really struggling, I offer this to you because I don't see it as because you're somebody who's vulnerable. I see it because you're somebody who deserves this kind of life too. And if you can make a couple of $100 a month, I mean, it doesn't have to be the life-altering thousands of extra dollars a month. For some people, $50 a month could make a huge difference. And you just never know. So I'm not overlooking that. And so when I say that this opportunity could be for anybody, it really truly could be. I'm not at the life-changing, $10,000, $20,000 a month, but I do well. And it's changed me more in a financial sense a little bit, but really for me it's changed me for my personal growth, my development, my self-confidence, for the support and the network that I have, the friendships that I have. And I just know that if you were to give this a try, you would see everything that I see, all of the love, all of the support, and the generous hearts, everything that is going on behind the scenes that people don't see, because you just see us posting as, LimeLife Beauty Guides. You see us posting. For a lot of us, you will see our real lives, not just the made-up, glamorous makeup side of things, but the real life, the nitty-gritty, the getting poop on your hands when you're changing diapers, and your kids throwing tantrums in the middle of Target, and all of these things, right? But you don't get to see the relationships that go on behind the scenes, the chats that we have with each other, the calls, the video calls. You don't get to experience that unless you really decide to become a beauty guide and jump in. And it's not because we're just saying, okay, yeah, you want to sell skincare and makeup too, so now we're friends. Now we're on the same level. It's not even that. It's just this bigger purpose of seeing this hope in this light of life starting to get brighter and brighter that you can see in the future, and sharing that vision with the women and men around you. And that is what brings us together. That's what makes us feel like we are so close, like we're a family, because of the feeling that we get from this. It's so much more than makeup and skincare. That's right, Cynthia. And so I've just been enjoying my journey. And is this really the place for me? I wholeheartedly believe to my core that this is the place for me. I don't know how the conversation came up, but a conversation of another network marketing company came up the other day with my husband, and he was like, would you join another network marketing company? Like, what? And I kind of laughed at him, and I was like, no, I would never join another network marketing company. Because, I feel like this is it for me. Now, could that change in 10 years? Sure, anything can change. But for now, and for my foreseeable future, LimeLife is my home, because the people here are so amazing that they make it your home. And, if it's not, then you move on. And that's okay too. So that's been my journey, 2 years. And, I didn't mention a thing about rank or a team. Having, how many on a team. I just know that I love and adore everybody who is on our team, because it's not just my team. There's been a lot of changes, but we go through it together and we grow together. So I really think if you are somebody who's been struggling with feeling like you belong somewhere, like I have in the past in my life so many times, that you should reach out to me, because this could be a wonderful change for you. And I really truly believe that. So that's all I have for you guys tonight. No fabulous makeup, just my peanut butter cup lips. Anyway, so thanks for watching. Even if you just caught a little bit of it, you might want to skip some in the beginning. Got a little emotional there. I didn't cry, but I was near tears. So anyway, I appreciate and love each and every one of you, and I hope that you are loving and living your best life too. Have a beautiful night. Bye.